let's talk about building self-awareness. Hi, I'm Liquey. Welcome to the chaos. Okay, so let's start with what is self-awareness. It is a true, deep understanding of yourself, an understanding of your thoughts, an understanding of your beliefs, an understanding of your body, just how your body is, how it works. It is an understanding of your feelings and emotions. It is the complete knowing of yourself. Why is self-awareness so important? Well, because baby, if you do not know yourself, then you are completely lost in this world. Remember, your thoughts and feelings create your reality. So if you have no idea what's going on up here or in here, then that is why you are living a life of full, complete confusion. You could believe things about yourself that is completely stopping you from succeeding, from doing the things you want to do. And in order to understand your beliefs, you have to know your thoughts. And you have to be able to understand your own patterns. You know, if you keep doing the same things or making the same mistakes or finding yourself in the same old cycles that keep you in a small place, you need to understand how you're getting there and what thoughts you're thinking that keep you in that cycle. For example, you can have this desire to want to lose weight. And every year you're like, this is my year. I'm going to the gym for real this time. I'm doing it. And you know, January 1st comes around and you go to the gym and you're drinking your protein shakes and you're doing your little meal prep. But now it's January 26th and my guy, you haven't been in the gym in weeks. Where are you? Where have you been? What are you doing? You constantly find yourself in this cycle, in this pattern of wanting to get healthy, wanting to exercise, wanting to go to the gym, wanting to lose weight, and you start and then just fall back. And then you start and then just fall back. And you don't break out of that cycle, because what you don't realize is that there is an internal belief inside of you that either thinks, oh, well, I just can't do it. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't lose weight. It's just not happening for me. And so because you believe that that's what you think, and because you think that and you feel that way, that is what you become. You become a person that, you know, is inconsistent, not disciplined, and, you know, will go to the gym once, twice, maybe 3 times, and then fall off for months. You know, you gotta start being self-aware of your own patterns. Start being self-aware of your cycles, being self-aware of your thoughts, of your beliefs, of your feelings. The same thing is going to go for relationships. You know, you could be dating different people, but it's still the same shit over and over and over again. Why? Because of what you're thinking and believing about relationships, about love, about your own self. But it's okay. I struggled with the same things, the same shit, working out and stuff. I've had that same problem, same thing with relationships, but we all got to start somewhere, right? So you got to make it a point every day to really know and understand yourself before you really can make any changes in your life, before you can really do anything big in your life. You need to really know who you are. Let's start with some basics. What are your likes and your dislikes? Because if you don't even know what you like, how have you been living this whole time? Now let's get just a little bit deeper. Why do you like that thing? Or why do you dislike that thing? Just kind of like, you know, think about it. If you're taking notes, if you're journaling, you could write these out, but just like think now. Okay, I like this certain thing. Why do you like it? Pause it if you need to, if you're writing. Okay, now let's go just a little bit deeper. How does that thing that you like make you feel? Or how does the thing that you dislike make you feel? What is the feeling that you get? What is the sensation? Can you actually feel it just by, you know, looking what you wrote down or just thinking about it? Can you feel something? What is that feeling? All right, great job. Now, why do you feel that? Why do you have that feeling when it comes to this certain thing that you like or dislike? What do you believe? Does that feeling connect to a certain belief that you have about it? Does it connect to a certain experience that you have tied to it? Something that became permanent to you, and now this is the feeling that is produced out of that belief, and these are the thoughts that come out of it, and that is, you know, what creates your new sense of like ideals for it. Why do you feel that? There's no right or wrong answers here. Remember, you're just getting to know yourself. There's nothing more powerful than knowing who you are. Okay, so another way to practice self-awareness is to start being very aware of your daily thoughts, feelings, and actions. Just be an observer, okay? You don't need to judge, you don't need to change anything. Just start to become an observer of yourself. Okay, what are you thinking throughout the day? And if you notice that you're going back to the same thought, what is that particular thought and why does that keep coming back to your head? Think about how you're feeling throughout the day. Start being aware of that. And if you know the same feeling keeps coming up, what is that feeling? Why is it coming up? And then start tracking your actions and saying what you do throughout the day. What time are you waking up? What are you eating? How often are you eating? Are you getting exercise in the day? Like, you know, what are the things that you're doing? Are they there to benefit you or to harm you? Start becoming aware of yourself. You're going to start seeing a lot of things that are just so amazing about you, things that you love. You're going to realize, oh, wow, I am strong, or wow, I am capable, or wow, I am creative. You're going to start seeing all of these great things and all the things that you don't like as well. You know, you could see, oh man, I'm insecure, or oh man, like I can give up, you know, easily. And the things that you don't like, just fucking change them. Now that you're aware of it, you know what needs to be changed. You know what needs to be adjusted. Self-awareness puts you back into a place of power. You are now aware of your triggers. You are now aware of your strengths. You are now aware of your patterns. You're aware of everything. You're aware of your thoughts and your feelings, and you're starting to see the things that you are just manifesting into your life. Right? If you're in a very low place, everything is feeling low, everything you think is negative, everything you feel is like pain and grief and sadness and just like very, very low. You doubt yourself constantly. Like that is all your life is going to be. And until you are self-aware of that, there's nothing you can do to change that. And I know, easier said than done. I totally get it. I get depression too. I've been raw dogging it, med-free since 23. Sometimes it really is just your brain's chemistry. And you know, you can get stuck in a depression loop, especially if you have other things like ADHD, like I do. You know, I understand that. But you know, what that really does is it keeps your mind, right, in this low state. Just like the most basic example, basic explanation. And you cling to certain thoughts and beliefs that will keep you. And sometimes your brain just puts you there, but your thoughts and feelings keep you there. You know what I mean? And once you are aware of what it is that you are thinking while you're in a state of depression, once you are aware of what it is that you are feeling while you are in a state of depression, you now have the authority to change that. You have the power to change what you are thinking. You have the power to change what you are feeling. And it takes practice, and it takes a lot of courage and a lot of strength, because when you've lived your life continuously going through depression loops, that's just what I call them, because I get every year I have a stage of pretty deep depression. And as the years go on, I've learned how to live with it and cope with it. And now, you know, as I continue to practice self-awareness and know myself and understand myself and love myself, it gets easier and easier to manage and even get out of it. But when you are in that state, a state that you are used to, it can be very comfortable. Depression is a very familiar feeling to me. It's a very comfortable feeling for me, even though it doesn't feel good, even though it is inherently uncomfortable and not who I want to be and not how I want to live, and you know, just not the way I prefer to live life. It's comfortable, and it can even feel normal because I'm used to it. And there's a a pattern of thoughts and feelings that are linked to that sense of depression, that feeling of depression, right? And when that comes like over me, I am now at the stage where I understand that those same thoughts do not align with me anymore, and those same feelings don't align with me anymore. So even though I can technically be depressed, I am now aware enough to not allow it to dig me deeper into that hole, or to even hold me down in general. I'm now in a place of awareness to lift myself out of that and understand what I need to stop feeling those feelings. I need to feel the opposite of that, and I need to think the opposite of that to cancel those out. Like, I am too pretty to be depressed. No, I'm not gonna be depressed right now. But seriously, this is why it is so powerful to know yourself, to be self-aware, is that I am at this place of understanding where I know that at any moment I can access peace, I can access love, I can access joy, and I can get myself out of depression. I do not need to stay there. I am aware of the thoughts that keep me there. I'm aware of the feelings that keep me there. I am aware of the beliefs, right? These old beliefs that I had that would keep me there. And even though, like, you know, this happens uncontrollably, that's just the way that my brain is, I am now aware though that is what is happening, that's what's happening to me, so that I do not stay in that state. And now this is where it can really benefit you, is when not only knowing yourself, but knowing what you can do and what you are capable of. When you know you can do something, you just do it, right? You don't be overthinking and second guessing, like, okay, I know how to drive, so I just drive, right? I'm not like, wait, I don't know, can I do this? Yeah, yes, you can, because you know that you can. Truly, there really is nothing that you cannot do unless you think, feel, and believe that you cannot. Then nothing will ever help you do it. Like, you could try a million times and you will not be able to do it because you do not believe you can. And so no matter what, you won't. You can't. But the things that you believe that you can, that you think that you can, that you feel that you can, there is nothing that could stop you from doing that. Nothing. No obstacle in this world. But I do have to go now. I do want to leave you with this. Get to know yourself. You are far more powerful than you realize. Okay, gotta go. Love you. Bye.